What's going on, guys? So, quick channel update video for you. If you don't remember what I said at the start of this year, actually at the end of last year, I'm going to be getting rid of all my videos from last year, all my recap videos, even some general baseball videos that I did. I'm going off on a fresh start because we are 1 week away from pitchers and catchers reporting. Yes, baseball is back. It's in the air. You can feel it. And, now the Super Bowl is over with, we're back. We're so close. I can hear the sounds of Comerica Park already. And so, I want to get to that point, just let you guys know that, like I said, all my videos will be gone. Only a select few will remain that I've done. So, my video count will be way low again, so I can be fresh and ready for you guys. And a few channel announcements. My subscriber contest, I've only gotten 2 people made a video response. I'm not going to do that, have 2 people in the video for this contest. I have gotten more subscribers. I'm, I think, 11 away from getting to 350. I don't want it to do two people in one contest because that's too big of a chance for 2 people, 50-50 chance. So what I'm going to do is, on this video specifically, I want you guys to comment, "I'm in," if you want to spot my subscriber contest. So just comment "I'm in" if subscribe to me or not, whatever. As soon as I hit 350, which I'm hoping is soon because I did that contest video weeks ago. I know I'm not one of the bigger card guys on YouTube. I know I'm not one of the bigger sports channels on YouTube. I'm a small fry and a big C. But I definitely thought that when I made it, I was at 325 subscribers, that it would definitely be done quicker than this. Because I know in the YouTube card community, especially, nothing against you guys, but when someone's giving away something for free, normally there's people all over the fact that, hey, it's free cards, I don't got to pay for it. I could take, 3 minutes out of my day to make a video. But that wasn't the case. So to even out the odds, and I know not all the people that comment on my videos actually make videos. There's quite a few, like 792 Tigers, or I know Invisible Ninja did one back, or 187 Detroit Tigers, who comments on my videos a lot. I know all those guys don't actually make videos. So just comment on this video if you want a spot. Just say "I'm in" the bottom, and when I do the random thing, I'll just put you in there. You get 1 spot, just like everyone else if you make a video response. And that's what I'll do, because I want to get these cards out. I want to get up to 350 subscribers and prepare for the new season. With that being said, channel changes. This year, I'm stepping up my game when it comes to my sports writing. Yes, last year I said the same exact thing, but this year is pretty much a make or break year for me. Okay. I'm only 21, but it seems like in my sports writing career so far, it's going to be my 2nd year. Every time I've made any bit of progress, I get knocked down. Meaning, like on Rant Sports, I wrote for them for the longest time. I ended up getting fired over some crap. And I was doing a lot of work on there. I was on Detroit Sports 360. I thought they were going somewhere for a little while. I know they had Denny McClain on their little radio show. They had Lomas Brown. They got picked up by an ESPN affiliate radio station, and that site ended up taking a shit, and I ended up getting screwed out of money. So what's going to go on? I'm currently writing for the Majors Detroit, and I've been writing there since the last end of the season. Well, when I started writing for those guys, some of you may or may not know, I came across some family issues. My dad got sicker than he was, and he actually died. And after my dad died, I got lazy when it came to my writing. And I didn't, take it as serious as I once did. When I was on Rant Sports, I was writing 2 articles a day, 14 articles a week. I was on there for 65 days, and I wrote 80-something articles. And for anyone that ever reads anything about Rant Sports, let me tell you something about Rant Sports. They sit there and talk about how big they are, how the up-and-coming site. You got Jonathan Cobb, who's one of the big head honchos on that site, that flaunts his stuff like he's this freaking ESPN Bleacher Report site. Let me tell you something about Rant Sports. They are not shit. They are going nowhere. They will let me write on there. They will let you write on there. They'll let anyone write on there. And that's the problem. You got their featured writers on that website that are pure trash. That couldn't make it on a WordPress freaking blog site. Yet, Rant Sports will hire them because they'll crank out 35 articles in a week and throw the featured writer tag on their name so they feel good about themselves, and their articles are pure trash. So anything, ever read anything off Rant Sports, it has no credibility. Their site is not good. It's just a bunch of guys who are my age or younger that are in college that think they're going to go somewhere but don't know a fucking baseball from a hockey puck. So keep that in mind if you ever read anything about Rant Sports. Which brings me to the point I'm getting to right now. Since, like I said, I've been on the majors Detroit, I'm going to stick with them for a whole nother season and improve my skill set a little bit. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, and if you guys have read my work, I'm no Buster Only. I'm no Peter Gammons. You know, I've had very little college experience. When I went to college, I went there to be an auto mechanic, but I did take some English, and I wasn't that good at it. You know, my whole thing when I write is I want my knowledge to shine through. But let me just shut the hell up and get to the point. I'm going to be doing video vlogs every week. Now, I'm sure you're going, well, you're doing that right now, dumbass. Yes, but what I'm going to be doing is, there's a guy named Art Regner, and he does the same thing for FS in Detroit, where he talks about a specific Detroit sports issue. For me, it'll be the Tigers, and he talks about, like, something that could go wrong with it. So what I plan on doing is I need to make up a name for these vlogs. I don't know if they're going to air on my channel or they're going to be aired on the majors, but they might be aired on my channel, and I might also give them to the majors as well. But I'm going to be making these vlogs, a couple of them a week, 1 to 2 a week. They're going to have a name to them because they want me to think of a catchy title for the blog, the segment about the Tigers. So if you guys got anything, you know, let me know. So I'm going to be doing a couple vlogs a week on there about Tigers-related issues. It's not going to be recaps. It's actually going to be something that's got, you know, something to do with something to do with the Tigers, and you know, like problems, stuff they're doing good, you know, talking about the AL Central possibly, but that will not affect anything I do on this channel. I'm still doing recaps, reviews, you know, MLB General, but I'm just saying, though, if you see stuff where I'm acting like a completely different person, more professional, not dropping the F-bomb once in a while, even though I've been doing really good on that, not swearing as much, but I'm making it a bit better, it's because it's going on a website, and I can't sit there and drop, you know, the F-bomb and say shit, you know, when I'm putting on a website for thousands of people to see, because we were actually voted, the majors, we were voted the best up-and-coming Detroit sports site by a big company or whatever that ranks sports blogs or whatever. So that's what's going to be going on. So if you see videos that's a bit more professional, and I open up with, like, welcome to blah, 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 the Tigers Den, featured by Major Sports Detroit. You know, you're going to see videos like that on my channel this upcoming year, because I want to get into other spots of sports journalism. Like I said, I'm going to be hitting my sports writing hard again, and I'm going to be really trying to do some of these vlogs because I like Art Regner's idea of what he's doing, and I think it'd be a bit more publicity, one, for me, because the majors, they get a lot of views, a boatload of views on articles. Every time I get something published on the Detroit page, it's huge. So it'd be a cool way for me to branch out, get my name out there a bit more, and get this channel maybe a little bit more recognition, and get maybe my work noticed a bit more. Because, you know, I hate my fucking 9 to 5. I hate my job. You know, and baseball, it's my passion, it's my lifeblood, it's my life. It's what I want to do. That's the only thing I want to see myself doing. I'm not talented enough to play the game. I can't hit shit. I'm not fast. I have a pretty good arm, and I can throw pretty good, but, you know, no one's going to take a 5'9", 270 pitcher on the mound who can maybe touch 75 on a good day with it being 90 degrees outside. You know, I wasn't graced with that. I got, you know, baseball smarts and half of ability to write decently. So that's what I'm trying to get into, and that's what you're going to see. So, long story short, and I know this video is way long. It's close to 10 minutes. Don't be surprised. All my videos, most of my videos are getting deleted. Everything from last year. You're going to see vlogs about the Majors Detroit on here, about Tigers issues, blah, 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 which is no big deal. Like I said, it's just going to sound different than videos like this. And you're going to still be, everything from next year is going to be the same. So if I promote myself a bit more in my writing, my vlogs, just don't be surprised is all I'm saying. So, like I said, sorry for this video going 10 minutes. I know I get rambling and stuff. It's my fault, my bad. But I hope you guys, enjoy it this year. I'm really looking forward to being with you guys a whole nother season and talking more baseball with you. I love everyone that comments on my videos. I really appreciate it. I like talking baseball with you guys, whether it's good or bad. I just hope, man, I just hope that this year is as good as next year or the past year, and it just keeps getting better and better and better because I love doing this, and I love talking to you guys about baseball. So, remember, comment I'm in if you want in the subscriber contest. All right, guys, have a good one.